Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. Now if you follow us on Instagram, you would have learned that we have a strong passion for nostalgia. And also if you follow us on Instagram, you would have seen that we have a mystery car project. And in this video, we're going to show you what this mystery car is. Let's take a look. So obviously it's a Mitsubishi. Now don't want you to laugh. There'll be no jokes. This car is very rare. There's not many left in the world. I think there's only 6, maybe, what I can count of. We're very passionate about this car, and we've got lots of great memories. So I'm about to reveal to you what it is. Are you ready? Behold, the Mitsubishi RVR Open Gear in all its glory. I know what you're thinking. How did they acquire such a machine of beauty? We don't want Ferraris, we don't want Lamborghinis, we want Mitsubishi RVR Open Gears. Now, most of you would have probably never seen one of these or heard of one before, but the engine, if I can find the engine catch. The engine is actually a 4G63 motor, which is found in the Eclipse and the Evo 1, 2 and 3, which means we can tune this at least up to 600 horsepower. Something's just dropped off then. But there is a problem with the car. I'll just close the hood and I think most of the underneath have just collapsed. There is a lot of corrosion. A lot of corrosion under there. And this is the problem. It looks good on top, but we have so much corrosion underneath. So the wonderful Rebecca is going to introduce you to this interior styling of this beast, of this elegant car. Would you like to open the door, Rebecca? Would you, oh, just a minute. Would you like to climb inside, Rebecca?
Yes, but can I have the Febreze, please?
You can.
Spray the
That's it.
interior.
This car's been stood for 6 years. You climb inside. Now, are you comfortable?
Yeah, it's a very comfortable position.
Okay, so apart from the interior, we've started removing some of the interior. We have got the door cards and the headliner and some of the dash pieces. We do have them, we've removed them because we've kind of skipped ahead of you. When we got the car, this door card, well, this was full of water in here, but we'll show you the floor in a minute. This window was fully down and it would not close, and this door would not open. I've managed to get the door open by getting my hand down here and just basically giving the door catch mechanism a good squirt with oil and work these, and the door pops open. We've got the window to go up, but we still have a problem with the window motor switch, so there's no power going to the up position wiring. So we're going to sort that out in a minute. Anyway, we've got some cleanup to do. There's still some moss growing in here. This seat still needs doing. Rebecca's going to take care of that, aren't you?
Of course.
So there's a story behind this car, and we'll go into it in a minute. But basically, this back seat, do you want to show them how the back seat works?
Okay.
Pardon the pun. Okay, so there's plenty of leg room in the back of this car. There's probably not one car I know of that has the amount of leg room that the Open Gear has, or the RVR family. Do you want to show them what this seat can do?
I do, yes. So, this seat can actually come out into a bed here, and then the back goes down, which I'd need to go really... Let's see if I can do
You'd need to get the boot open for that, to be fair, wouldn't you?
Yep, you do. But basically, you pull this, that lies flat, and it's pretty much a bed.
Yeah, you've got an off-grid camper, and also these seats fold up, so it creates a bulkhead, and you've got yourself a minivan.
Correct. And also, if this will work,
they should go on, and they come forward.
So you can have
more space.
Huge space at the back.
In the back.
Or huge space for your passengers.
They just need a little bit of oil, don't they?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
And you have all these compartments in here. We could put a fridge in there. You've got all these compartments with cup holders. Sorry, it's a bit dark. We'll show you that when we get a bit more light on it. The magic thing, the magic part of this car, it's party trick, but we were unable to show you it at the moment because we have electrical problems, obviously. This roof here, it becomes a Targa roof. So I've removed the wiring in the switches because I'm trying to analyse what's wrong. But basically you press a button here and this roof will retract back electrically. It has a mechanical motor and it all sits in here. That's giving it a beach buggy look. Alright, so just to show you the extent of this corrosion, I've removed the wheel. I've removed the wheel because I want to start taking the front bumper off. I don't know which side is the worst, but we're taking this inner arch cover out. We don't need this, it's buggered. You can buy these replacement parts, but we don't necessarily need this because the donor car has one in good condition, so we can rob it from that. So the extent of the corrosion is the oh my god. So I think I'm crazy, a little bit mad, but there's a lot of things to cut off this car. Okay, so I do apologise if there are sounds of explosions and what appears to be gunfire outside, but it's just that people are letting fireworks off. It's 5th of November, which is bonfire night here in the UK, and that's what it is. So before I move on with the video any further, I'm going to give you a story and the reason behind why we've bought this car and how it came into our possession in the first place. Now, back in 2006, I was stationed in RF Akrotiri, Royal Air Force Akrotiri. I'd just come out of basic training. I'd done all my trade training in the Air Force. It was my first year. and I applied to be posted out in Cyprus, which I was successful. I got out there and I served out there for 3 years. Before I moved out to Cyprus, I met Becky, who is now my wife, and she moved out there with me. We went to choose our first car, and the car we came across was at Sam's Motors in Limassol, and it was an RVR just like this one, an RVR Open GEA. It was a 2-wheel drive automatic, and the colours and the interior were exactly like this one. The car was fantastic. We loved it. We have very fond memories in there. We had the car throughout all of our years that we spent out in Cyprus. We went camping in the car, moved houses 3 times while we were out there. We went down to the beach in the car, we explored the whole entire island with the car, and we found Rambo with the same car. So when it was time to come back to the UK, we decided to sell the car because of the shipping costs to get it home here. Regrettably, we didn't realise how rare the car was, and we thought we might be able to find one in the UK. Now, after 8 years of searching, I still not found one. And it just happened to be one Sunday morning, we were looking for a classic car to add to the channel. And Becky was the one who wanted a Mustang. Then I said, what about a classic British car or a Japanese car? So I typed into eBay, Mitsubishi Rvr, and I came across this. So it was advertised as Mitsubishi Rvr engine car, and it had 2 hours to go, and it was £102 on eBay. So I just had to have it. I looked at the description, and the car has been stood for 6 years. The guy said it fires up, it does drive, but it's rusted underneath, but not rotten. What a liar. Now, when I flipped around the photographs of the car, I noticed there was a CY sticker on the back for Cyprus, and also in the window there was an Andy's Motors Limassol sticker in Cyprus, which is still operating. First impressions, I thought this was our car from Cyprus because it was such a coincidence. And but the problem was ours was an automatic, and this is a manual. Now, I just had to have this car, and I told Becky that we're getting it. We can't refuse the price of this car. We're going to put about £600 to £700 onto it, and the last few minutes, last few seconds, and lo and behold, we won the auction for £530. Now, we got the car couriered back down to us, and when it got down here, we found it was in much of a worse state than we imagined. The guy told us that the car did run and drive, and it was rusted underneath but not rotten, but the car was it's absolutely rotten underneath. The fuel filler pipe was just crumbled en route down here. But end of the day, where would we find another one, especially in the UK? So we managed to push the car down the drive, got it covered up for the night, and the next day we washed it, we valeted it. Becky got inside there and scrubbed those seats and hoovered it. There was all sorts of wildlife and moss and grass and leaves and smells. The engine does turn over, but we're not going to try and fire it up anymore. It's in such a bad shape. It's such a big project, this, for us. It does give me nightmares, because I can remember when I restored my own van, the transit van, and I did that in far worse conditions than this. It was in a small, tight garage, and basically I had very little lighting, and most of it I did with a head torch. So all the rust and corrosion wasn't as bad on the transit van compared to this, but this is quite over the top. So yeah, like I said, I hope we get this car done. It will eat into a lot of our time, and it's gonna be a tough job. So we've got to keep our wits about us. We're in a 4-week lockdown now. There's nothing else to do, so I might as well play in the garage every night and get this thing taken apart. So I'll crack on. So I'll give you a quick tour of the engine bay. Again, it's not pretty. You can see the tyre there, look. So all that's gone. Such a shame. Some big fireworks going off out there.
RVR 오픈 기아誕生トップレスって気持ちいい ポーツギアも好評。ますます楽しい三菱 RVR。
So we're just stripping the seats out. We've got one bolt that's sheared off in there. I think it was because I used the impact gun on it. Yeah, probably a silly thing to do really. If you get rusted bolts like that and use the impact gun, it can stress them and shear them. The other ones have come out okay. Pretty rusty. I can still hear those fireworks going off outside. That one's out. That one's out. And we're going to get the front ones next, aren't we?
Yeah, but they're not a 14.
The front one's not a 14?
No.
Oh. They're not a 14. Is that coming out easy?
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent work there. It might look a little bit rude this time.
RVR 오픈 기아誕生。
I'll show something else.
Done.
Oh, is it out? Right, so this seat
So
should
that
technically
seat
lift
should just
out, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Does it lift out? Oh, there'll be some hidden bloody bolt somewhere,
I
won't there?
reckon so, yeah.
That should be it.
Hang on,
shouldn't
if I can stop us.
That's it is, yeah.
Is it coming out?
It's going to take a little bit of rocking around, isn't it?
Do you think it's going to need 2 people?
No, it comes, look. You shake it around. Rip it out. Rip out the seat. That's it. Put your back into it. You might need lifting out at an angle. And she tore the seats out, taking the cat. No, the carpet can stay. Oh god.
Are you videoing
Right,
this?
yeah.
Because my hand's going to slip in a minute.
Right, go. It needs to go up, straight up that way. Oh, there we go. There we go. I mean, get out of the way.
Go on.
We should have really got these bikes. We've got this big garage and we've got all the bikes in here. We need to get rid of some stuff. There we go. You need to pull these up and all. There we go. Right. Do you want to? Are you capable of lifting the seat out? We'll probably put it down by the door. All right.
That's one.
It's getting lighter, isn't it? So the other side.
I'm going to get these off while I'm here as well.
Take it away. Take it away, B. Oh, hang on. Well, there's some kind of. Yeah. What's that then?
Are we unplugged?
Yeah, they've got heated seats. No, we're not unplugged yet.
I've got it here, don't worry.
It's a stubborn clip thing. It's unplugged.
It's unplugged?
Yeah. I don't know what that is. Do you think it's heated seats? Oh, look on the bottom of that. It's all minging. All sorts of crap on there. That's the aircon. Oh, look at this. I found something. Holland. I love shit like this. It's our time capsule.
Holland?
It's a keyring. Hang on. Look at that. Holland. I wonder if this is from Holland.
What's this here?
That's the... well, that's to divert the aircon.
What's this?
It's some control module, isn't it? For
what though?
it'll be for some kind of heating system in it or something like that. I love it when you find stuff like that. Wiring.
Have you got a screwdriver?
Flat one.
Which whichever. I'm not bothered.
That one.
No, need a small star one.
Small one.
Small star one, please.
Star one or a Phillips?
That's the one. Small.
More prizes, treasure found, another penny. Cypress penny, that one. Let's see if we can zoom in. 1981. Oh, 1988 it says on that. 1988. Treasure. I'm going to put all these treasures because we've got some more treasures somewhere else, haven't we? We found more money. 5 cents. 1987.
What's going on?
More treasure. Well, the horror. We've got the centre console out. There's no treasure under here. Look, what's all these? It's like seeds or nuts or something.
Shells from the
Shells.
seaside.
No, they're not. No, they're nuts. They're like seeds.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's disappointing. I thought there might have been shells from
There
Cyprus.
must be more treasure in here. We'll have to fake some treasure, won't we?
I'm sure there is.
Fake some treasure for the viewers on the channel.
But look at this though.
Yeah, it's solid, but down here we've got bubbling. Bubbling means water underneath it.
Yes. Well, I'm not surprised if I'm honest.
Yeah, bubbling means rust or water, moisture.
Yeah.
That's blisters. Is it wet?
It's like got like black stuff underneath it.
Yeah, it's wet. It's damp underneath that.
Can that come off? It can't it?
Oh, it's just a membrane, is that?
Oh, we can get that off.
Well, come off.
Yeah. I want to get this out.
Do you know what that is?
No.
I think we should get this carpet out now.
Yeah, I do as well, actually.
Let's get the carpet out. Right. Should we get that out?
Yeah.
Clear some stuff out. I'll remove all these screws out.
Because I've got none here. Have you put the handbrake back on?
Yeah, but it's on axle stand, so it doesn't matter, does it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, there's some annoying thing here. There's always something, isn't there?
Yeah.
So, to get this out, you can barely notice them, but there's got these little clip things that pull out like that, and there's screws in there. Look, 2. I'll put those back in. That can go quite hard to get out and quite hard to get back in then. We'll put in a box of tricks there. Right, I think hopefully now we can proceed removing the carpet. I've got loads of... Why have I got all the...
My side's all out. I don't know what your problem
I've
is.
got all sorts of intricate bits and pieces holding it on.
Watch that.
Here it comes. There's a carpet. Look, it's almost finished. It's almost restored. This is the footwell. Get the light on here. So, it's actually quite solid. It's a shame about these little bits, but these bits will clean up. Scale that off and put some rust preserver. The floor is pretty solid down here. Where's my screwdriver? My rust tester. That looks a suspect part there. No, it's not. I think that's actually under seal there. I think that's just rust has fallen into it. The cover here. How's this come off? It's not bad. You see this bubble in here? There's moisture under that. It actually feels wet. Yeah, it does. It's pretty solid, the floor, you know. Underneath it's got some corrosion to it, but I'm stiffening up. A rivet! More treasure. Let me jump there. Right. All your engineering experience from building the R1 and painting the R1 and sanding the R1, you'd know how to do most of this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Right, so shall we clear, we'll clear all this now. We need to get the back seat out.
We do. I'd like to get the back seat out.
Is that another? Is that the one I found earlier? It's 5 cents into. I'm putting all my treasure over there.
Here.
Where? Oh yeah, another one. 1991. Oh! I found some more treasure.
A battery.
Rvr battery. Should I put this with the treasure? Might be worth some of that. Very interesting, isn't it? Alright. These seats should lift up. There's something. I'm telling you now there is. It should lift up. Where is it now?
It's there, isn't it? The black.
There we go.
There we are.
Boom, give it some power. Treasure!
Oh, it's a dog ball.
Olympus. Cyprus. I love finding treasure. Not much treasure in the back seat. Yeah, it's pretty good, this car. You can now see the space that you can create. I think the seats may come off. I'll take this off.
Yeah.
Quite slight then.
Oh, it's free? Oh.
I think so. Is that it? Way.
Yep.
We're on a roll.
So, I'm probably going to need your help to get this out. It's going to be a bit heavy.
Yeah, we'll go straight out back. You could, yeah, straight
If
up.
I'm honest, it probably needs to stay here until tomorrow because.
We'll put it straight back at the van.
Yeah. Should we call it an evening?
Okay.
So, what's your thoughts?
A lot of work, isn't it?
I don't think we've done too bad in an evening.
Does it still worry you?
Not really.
So, a decision has been made that we're not going to continue to restore this car. We're going to assemble it as much as possible, and the car is going to have to go. The reason being that we've talked about this for several hours. We've been our thoughts have been roller coastering up and down. Can we do this project or not? Yes, we can do the project, but it would eat up or take up most of our time, well, all of our time, to get this car to the standard that we want it to be in. It is a lot of work for us to do. We're not fully set up to restore a car in this garage, and the fabrication work is extensive. It's too much for us to take on, and we've got various motorcycle projects and still work to do on the garage itself, so it's upsetting for us really, because I've been searching for one of these cars for such a long time, and I know that if I let this one go, I probably will not ever have a chance to own one again. I've searched around the world to find one, never come across one, and lucky enough one comes across us in the UK, but it's sad that the car's been left to deteriorate so much. It's beyond our capabilities to get this car up and running in an easy manner. So I want this car to go to somebody who's going to restore it and show me they will restore it. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel for the car. It will stay here until it goes to somebody who I can trust that will restore the car and not just part it out, because it does deserve that. It's a low mileage for what it is, and the bodywork is in pristine, well, the bodywork is in great condition. So the plan is to get this car, to build the car back together as much as possible, get all the interior refitted, everything we've taken out, and then get it ready to be shipped to its new home, maybe in Florida. So it's gone around the world, this car, and and then we'll crack on with the rest of the projects that I plan to do prior to this getting here. So sorry about this disappointment with the video. I really did intend for this video to be part one of several. We both did, and we were really enthusiastic about doing it, but it would have taken up most of our channel time, and we did not have the space to do this. We build bikes, not cars, really, and I do remember restoring my transit van, which if you've seen the video, you'll see the work has gone into that, which was also extensive, and that kind of threw me off restoring a car at all. It was hell. Hopefully we'll see this car on the road again, and maybe I'll keep looking for one and I might find one around the world. I don't know. I doubt it. I do look at this car and think to myself, this is the last time I will ever sit in one of these or touch one, own one. It was such a coincidence, really, that it looks almost identical to the one we had with the colours and it being from Cyprus. But when we get the donor car back, maybe I'll do a little video on that. We're going to try and get that running, and stay tuned. See you next time.
Projection of my old life faded. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. Lost outside of nowhere, a stormy rain tried to wash away the dream. Staff wanted says a worn outside, and the diner's name is California Dreams. For as long
iMITSギア RVR にオープンギアの仲間入りで新しい RVR ファミリーの誕生です。